What is up, everybody? Welcome back for another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. It's your boy, Ringwalk Danny, and I have a very special guest in the building. Brownsville's own Shoo Carrington. What up, champ? How you feeling?
I'm good, man. Happy to be in Vegas. Happy to be working.
Yo, I heard you ain't never ran.
Never will, baby. You already know that.
Man, it's great to have you in the building. Just weeks away, obviously, from another one, April 8th. You across the bridge. You in Newark, not too far from your home of Brooklyn. Talk to us, man. How's camp been? How you feeling?
Camp has been going great, man. You know, each and every week we just improving day by day, week by week. And we just getting stronger. Kay and I, we've been just basically making up like different game plans on how we're going to approach this fight. And we're doing different things, just trying and experimenting on a lot of things during sparring and stuff like that. And, we're going to be more than ready by the time April 8th comes.
Yeah, I heard you doing some interesting experiments and shit, yo. It's like Bill Nye the Science Guy over here.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Yo, so you sparring every day?
Yeah. But for this week particularly, yeah, we've been sparring every day. And we've been getting some great work. We've been getting some top-notch work. I've been working with Robesi. I actually just finished sparring Robesi before I got here. And that's great work in its own because, he's basically fighting for a world championship. So he's championship level. And it's just basically giving me a measuring stick on where I am and, the things I might need to work on and things that I might need to improve on by the time it's time for me to fight on that level. But trust and believe I'm there.
Yo, that's obviously some sharp work. You talking about a former gold medalist, and then the fact that
2-time gold medalist.
He going a week before you going. So, I know it's top level work right now.
Yeah.
I just want to know, but why every day?
Well, like I said, man, I would say like an earlier couple of weeks before I was doing this week and experimenting on every day, it was just certain things that we were just working on that, I felt like cages want to be embedded in my brain. Like, all right, we're going to practice and keep your rhythm with sparring. There's going to be a sparring week. We're just going to just work on your rhythm and work on your reactions and working on certain things. And I feel like, it's been working, a lot in terms of getting my reaction on point and getting my speed and just everything, man. Everything's just been coming together for real.
So outside of Robesi, who else you been able to get some work in, get some rounds in for this camp?
I know this dude, Tenshinawa. He fought Mayweather in that exhibition that they had.
They got you over there at DLX too?
Yeah. I've been working with him at DLX.
So let me ask you, did you sparring with Mr. Honda, was it?
Yeah.
Yo, I heard Mr. Honda's a one of one, man. I hear. I'm gonna be honest with you, I've had numerous fighters tell me that they ain't never been took care of by a promoter like Mr. Honda.
Yeah. I see. I can see that because he was there watching the spar and everything like that, and he definitely take care of his fighters for sure. Like you can see he's hands on, 100%.
So, how was that work with? It's Tension, right?
Yeah, Tension. Yeah,
Tension. How was that work with Tension?
Yeah. He was good too. He's good. I feel like for people might not pay him too much attention because of his exhibition with Mayweather, but think about it, man. Tension is like my size for real. Mayweather 147. Of course, Mayweather's just gonna get him up out of there, but he's a decent fighter. I like him, and I feel like he should be making some more noise in the near future for sure.
Now, something I was just talking to a fighter recently about is fighter was telling me, yo, I got limited amateur experience, no international experience. And I was like, yo, you need to be sparring the international guys now to get that experience because it's different looks. So to get a Cuban look and a Japanese look in the same camp, how do you feel that's been able to sharpen those tools? Because, totally different looks. So I could only imagine the knowledge and the things that Kay is writing into that book.
Kay with that journal.
Keep that journal.
Yo, for sure.
I told him he can't come on the show without the journal.
Yeah, man. He not even gonna open the journal to anybody else for he just be showing. He barely showed the journal to me. I'm like, yo, what you writing there? He like, hey, listen here, young. First of all, he talk real low. Yeah. He like, hey, young, listen, man. Don't worry about what's in the book. Man. Don't worry about it. He be talking real subtle and all that. But to answer your question, it's great that I'm working with those type of guys with those different type of styles because it just get me ready for all, type of all type of styles that's come my way. I'm gonna be ready for anything that comes in front of me. And I feel like Vegas is the best place for that because it's just like such a boxing hub. All the who's come to Vegas to get that work. Everybody from all corners of the world, they come to Vegas to get that work. And it's just gonna make me even better, each and every fight.
Yeah, Vegas is hot right now.
Super hot. Super hot. Literally.
I'm talking about it is hot right now with boxing.
Yes.
Shit, that Top Rank gym, a hobby. Yo, I'm like, Top Rank so busy, they got Shushu and Nico at DLX.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on?
Yeah, we be spreading the love out. We be going different places. We go to Salas, DLX. We be at Top Rank from time to time. We just be moving around, just getting as much work as possible.
Yo, how many more fights you got with Top Rank?
To be honest, I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure. Like in terms of like how, because I've got some years in contract with them for real. So I'm not sure, but I'm just really taking the fights, everything one fight at a time. For I ain't really thinking too far ahead. I'm just trying to I gotta fight this day. I bet we're gonna be ready. Gotta fight that day. I bet we're gonna be ready.
Only reason I'm really asking is because typically there comes a point in a fighter's career, if he, at least goes on to become world champion, or, if he's fighting on TV, there comes a point where he may be able to tell his promoter, yo, I want this one next, And we was talking about it before you got here. The pandemic was so weird and so different for everybody, you know. I was in Afghanistan the whole time. We didn't get a single case till June. But the pandemic, it was good for some people, bad for others. But I just gotta ask, like, would you ever get to the point where you telling Bob, yo, Bob, I want to run it back with Duke. I want to run it with Duke. I think that'd be good, Bob. I want to show you that I'm like that too, Bob. Is that a fight that you don't have any interest in? I mean, y'all too much of friends for that fight, you think, or is that a such thing for you?
I mean, for real, I feel like as of right now, like the money is not there for that.
No, but down the line.
But down the line, I mean, it'll be something I'll be interested in, for real. But at the same time, that's my guy, that's my boy. I would love for us to definitely rise up to the top, and then when the time to come, if it's on the table, for sure. I mean, I'm definitely taking it. I would definitely be interested in any fight, but I'm more so just focused on my legacy for real. I'm more so focused on just me being the best of the best. And if anybody's in the way of that, then I'm gonna have to do what I got to do. All friendships aside, and that's just what it is. It's not really more focused on just Duke. It's just more with anybody. I don't care who it is.
In this sport, is there a name because of a friendship that you wouldn't fight? Like, yo, no, that's my dog. That's a fight.
Nah, not at all. Not me. I'm strictly a businessman. I'm a business dude, and I look at it like this. Like, if you my friend and we up at the top, we gonna both make some millions. Let's give it a show. That's how I look at it. For real.
I was saying the same shit when I think it was Mike Tyson suggested Earl and Charlo.
Yeah,
and it's like, yo, that's my dog. You know what I'm saying? And think about it. Obviously, Earl, people was talking about him and But yo, 2 undisputed fighters regardless. Bro, that's hand over fucking fist. We're gonna be making money.
For real.
And something that hasn't been done either. Something that we talking about creating history. And right now you just mentioned a word that's not many people focus on these days in the sport, is the legacy. Yo, Brownsville got a lot of that.
Yeah.
Brownsville got a lot of that.
Definitely.
When people think of Brownsville, they think of the Riddicks. They think of Mike.
They think of
Zab, Danny.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, is there any added pressure? Not just like, oh, I got to go on to accomplish what I'm meant to accomplish in this sport, but it's like, I got to be one of the ones out the hood. Because it's like, bro, think about it. Not many guys like, for example, like, let's say Shakur right now. Shakur the man out of Newark.
For sure.
Shakur the man out of Newark.
For sure.
But Brownsville got some guys.
yeah, you got a lot. It's definitely more like pressure, for sure. Like, I understand what you're saying. Like there's some guys that come out of Newark, but all due respect, in comparison, like we got Mike, like you said the names, Mike Tyson, the Riddick Bowe's, the Zab. Like we got these type of world champions that's just, embedded their names in the history. Like it's just engraved, like for real. So it's like, yeah, I'm definitely have it's a lot of pressure on me for sure, but I'm made for that. Like I'm with all of that. And I knew that I had that on my back since I was a little kid. And I want to be able to make the best of it. And, when you guys mention names of Tyson and Riddick Bowe and Bruce Carrington is definitely be in the conversation when it's all said and done.
Now, I gotta ask, because you got your father right here, right next to you.
Yeah.
And
that's the guru right there. That's guru.
And when you say that Bruce Carrington's amongst those names, you a junior. That's a senior. Pops, what's that mean to you? Because I know obviously not just are you with your son in camp, but you doing a lot back home as well. Not just to push the brand, but push the name and get your son out there to the community. So what's that mean to you to see, the names and the caliber of names that your son is starting to become amongst, being from Brownsville, Brooklyn?
Well, it means a lot to me. He's doing a great job. Everything's going according to plan. He's doing a great job. It means a lot to me. The name Bruce Carrington, yeah, I'm senior, but I'm behind the scenes just pushing, everything for him. I'm more focused on, how things turn out with him. So, yeah, but so far things is going according to plan.
Now, I've been keeping up with you guys since before you turned pro. And I remember a conversation that we had right before your professional debut. And Pops, you was there, and we was talking about just different things that you've had to do and different things that now you continue to do. Talk to us. April the 8th, your son is back. If I'm one of the people in Brownsville that want to see Shoo Carrington, I heard you got something going on to where
we got buses leaving out of Brownsville, Brooklyn, right out of our neighborhood. We got
that's right.
Little drinks on the bus. We got pizza on the bus.
Okay.
We got music on the bus.
Okay.
And every day I'm getting calls from multiple people buying seats. I don't know. We might have to get multiple buses. That's the way it's looking. I'm like people calling every day. So that's one thing we got going, leaving out of Brownsville, Brooklyn. Now,
obviously, this is just for the bus, right? This is just for the bus and the transportation. But now you providing the drinks and the food for the individuals, so they able to go to the fight. They ain't got to worry about parking.
Right, yeah.
They able to enjoy.
They don't have to worry about tolls. New York City, it's a lot of tolls there.
Ridiculous.
You know what I mean? You ain't got to worry about driving. No DUIs.
No DUIs.
No DUIs.
You know what I'm saying? I made sure I put that up there. So, listen, it's a no-brainer. You're going to go there. You have a good time. Let your hair down. There's a bathroom on the bus.
Right.
Like I said, music, television, everything's on the bus. Everything you need, so.
It's gonna be a good time. Now,
I
checked BoxRec, nothing lined up right now, but do you know who you got?
Yeah.
On the platter?
Yeah. So I got this guy, Brandon Chambers. I'm really excited about this fight because this is my first time fighting an 8-rounder, and this is my first time fighting another undefeated fighter. He's about 9-0, 5 knockouts, and someone always has got to go. And I'm super excited for this, man. This is something I've been really waiting for because, this is going to be another thing to prove myself. Like another undefeated fighter in front of me, like we're going to still handle business. Another top level competition, we're going to still handle business. Like I'm super excited for this, man, and I can't wait.
Now you fighting a guy that's 9-0, so he got a few more professional fights experience than you.
Yeah. 5
KOs. They call him the hitter. Have you been able to see any film or anything like that?
Yeah. I watched some film of him and stuff like that, and I see it looks like he's like physically strong and stuff like that. He's coming up, and he's definitely doing his thing. And one thing I do want to put out there, every single time I hear about this guy, like I hear nothing but nice things about him. Like he's a very respectable dude. I heard like he's a cop out there in Maryland and stuff like that. But he helps with the community and everything. Like I definitely want to put it out there and give him a shout out because I respect that a lot. Every time I hear like about this guy, I hear nothing but nice things to hear about him. So outside the ring, you get all my respect. But when it's time to get inside that square circle, all that got to go away.
Now, how does it typically work for the game plan, the preparation? Now you have the name, you know who you're fighting.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a Coach K thing? Is that a Coach K and you thing?
Mm-hmm.
Or how does preparation typically work for your fights?
Yeah, it's a Coach K and me thing. Like it's usually like Coach K, he'll watch, some film. We'll watch it together, and then we'll kind of tell each other like what we see that other fighter does and how we can capitalize on it. Like he'll see some things, then he'll ask me, yo, Shu, like what you saw for this round. That I'm like, oh yeah, I saw he had his hand down. I saw he did this. He wasn't extending this shot, and I could have capitalized off this. And then next day in training, we would work on exactly that in terms of how we're gonna capitalize on our opponent. So yeah, man, it's like we be really, really going in detail on how we gonna break our opponent down in each and every fight. So yeah, that's the main reason why I like working with K, because he's very, hands-on, and he's very attentive on the things that, I need done. He's very attentive on the things that I'm doing wrong. And he kind of like drills in my head, like, yo, do this, do this, do this, do this. So by the time I fight, I'm like on 10. By the time it's fight time, I'm on 10 and I'm sharp. I'm sharp than a knife.
I want to ask, so who does K sit you down, if anybody, not named Bruce Carrington, and not whatever opponent you may be preparing for, but I'm curious, what fighters does he have you watch to study from, or is that not a thing?
Nah, it's not really a thing for. I mean, well, let me take that back. He do like mention Pernell Whitaker a lot though. He do have me like, yo, watch Pernell, watch how he works. He would also mention Andre Ward as well too, in terms of like how he's just always in position to throw a shot. Pernell Whitaker, always in position to throw a shot. No matter how many times he's slipping a shot, he's coming back with 3s and 4s and ready to throw more, or ready to be in defense and in perfect stance and perfect, position. So, those are a couple of guys I would say that he would mention for me to watch and stuff like that.
Who do you enjoy watching?
I like watching like guys like Sugar Ray Robinson. I like watching like even like in today's day and age. I like watching Gervonta, Shakur. I still watch a lot of Floyd and Ward as well too. So those are the main guys I like to watch for sure.
So definitely not for me, but you mentioned Gervonta's name, so I gotta ask, bro, because a lot of people criticizing the fact that there's a catch weight, the fact that there's a rehydration clause, the fact that there's a one-way rematch. I ain't mad at the one-way rematch.
There's a one-way rematch if Gervonta lose?
Yeah, only if Tank lose. That I'm not mad about. I don't know that I'm mad at anything. I feel like I'm one of those people that I appreciate that the fact even happening. Yeah. Because we see so many big fights don't happen in this sport.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of criticism, like he making them come down. Right. He put in the rehydration limit on it, which to my knowledge has not been done. Canelo would do one or the other, which usually was just the catch weight.
Right.
He had catch weights. He didn't have rehydration clauses. This is an instance where we have both, but it's still such a huge fight.
Yeah.
I just want your thoughts, man, because yeah.
Me, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Listen, at this point right here, this is me being a boxing fan. I am just happy that this fight that is happening.
That's what I'm saying.
The fighters, they agree to it. They agree to it. It is what it is. And I mean, like, I felt like, Tank, he's taking the precautionary measures in order to be able to make sure he's not, being taken advantage of, or like, because honestly, he's a champion. You know what I mean? Like, if you want to call a spade, they not fighting for the belts, but Tank is a champion, you know what I'm saying? And Ryan, he's the one that really more so has to prove himself than Tank in this fight. Ryan, he has a lot to, I feel like his back is against the wall just as much as Tank, but I feel like Ryan has to prove himself more in this fight. Tank, I feel like more people is like, oh, Tank might knock him out, I'm hearing more so that than, Ryan winning. That's just from what I'm hearing from my perspective.
I'm hearing the same thing. I'm hearing the same thing. It's just almost like, I promise you this is gonna sound bad, but bro, I've almost lost a little bit of interest in the fight because of how many people are talking about the shit that Ryan agreed to. At the end of the day, you put your John Hancock on that dotted line, and you said I do.
Right.
You know, so it's like, yo, we men, step in the ring. You know, I'm just it's such a big fight.
Yeah.
I'm happy it's happening.
Yeah, I'm super happy it's happening. It is what it is. Just the other fight that needs to happen is Bud and Errol. Like, you know, that's another big fight I want to happen so bad. And if, you know, I honestly feel like if it doesn't happen this year, that hype train is gonna go down for them. Like, it has to happen this year.
Let me ask you this then. Well, 2 questions. Before I get to the Bud Earl, you fight April 8th.
Yes, sir.
You and the fiance coming out to Vegas, y'all stepping for the big fight?
Man.
Tank Ryan?
Man, I would love to. I would love to go to that fight, son. But them tickets is a little high. You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to I'm gonna make some moves, try to get some tickets. But we will definitely come out to that fight.
Yo, congratulations. I know I told you, but congratulations on the engagement, bro.
Thank you.
I'm really happy for you and, you know, wish you nothing but the best, obviously, to you both. But Bud Crawford and Errol Spence.
Yeah, man.
Is that fight the same if it happens without the belts on the line? If it's not for undisputed, is it the same?
Man, honestly, it don't gotta, and forget the belts for them especially. Let them just fight and see the best of the best, who the best. It's bragging rights. That's what this fight is about right now. They did everything they need to do. They done fought everybody they need to fight. It's bragging rights right now. So if the fight is, you know, if it can happen without the belts, let it happen. You know what I mean? Like, but if it's with the belts, then that's something on top of that, and that's what's up too. Like, that's just a, you know, an added situation for real. But if if it's not, you know, with the belts a part of it, we still interested in the fight just as much. That's how I feel. I'm still tuning into that fight just as much. That's just
If you had the option to fight on one undercard, and this is just, you know, I know it's sides of the street, all that bullshit, but
yeah,
you know, perfect world.
Yeah.
If you could fight on one undercard, let's say, you know, whatever, you on a pay-per-view, either way, which one would you pick? You on a card Tank Ryan or the Bud and Earl card?
I ain't even gonna lie to you. I would more so do the Tank and Ryan, just because I feel like there's more eyes on that fight.
Yeah,
it's definitely more eyes on the fight. It's more hip into the culture, and you know how the following that Ryan got is based like more so outside of boxing. Same thing with Tank. He's really in the hip hop world and always in the shade room, and little stuff like that. Like, it's different fields of people watching it.
No, I agree, man. I'm telling you, bro, there was girls that curved me in high school, hitting me up like, yo, tickets, woo.
Here you go.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
No, Tank is something different, man.
Yeah.
Tank is something different. I've been to
both of them guys, respectfully, are something different.
See, and I was gonna say with Tank, because I've been to his fights coast to coast. LA, New York, DC, Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? He bring them out.
Yeah.
He bring them out.
Do.
He bring them out. I said it yesterday. When Tank and Ryan fight at the T-Mobile Arena, you made your pro debut there. That shit hold 20,000.
Yeah.
There's gonna be at least 10 million in BBLs in the building. There's gonna be at least 50 million in jewelry. Bro, it's gonna be something. It's gonna be something we ain't seen since Floyd.
Yeah,
but the
that's
thing
true.
that I feel like the thing is that Floyd, I feel like Tank more in touch with the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
I feel like it's a younger crowd. Same with Ryan.
Yeah.
With his audience. You know, I have never in person seen Ryan headline, but I've seen him on undercards, and yo, my little cousins is like, I'm like,
yeah, as people that I've been watching boxing that knows about Ryan. And like, oh, you know that boxer, Ryan Garcia, the whole time? I'd be like, yeah, man, we grew up in tournaments together. Like, I know him. Like,
yeah.
But yeah, man, like, yeah, he definitely is one of them guys. It's like, he's a poster boy. Like, and on top of that, you know, he's doing all these viral videos, and then he's with Jake Paul and doing all this other stuff. Like, yeah, like both of these guys, they have such a big following, and they're in touch with their cultures, different cultures, and you know, it's basically they have the same effect, but in different fields. It's crazy to explain.
Yeah, yo, let me tell you, Ryan he need to work on the Spanish, because if he was a fluent Spanish speaker and could, just like Oscar, get the Mexican Americans to get behind him.
Yeah. On top of what he got already. Like,
you know what I'm saying? Because bro, when you get a country, that's the sad thing about being American. The Americans, they ain't getting behind you.
Yeah.
But
they get behind who winning most of the time. But I feel like it's a way you got to go about it. Because I'm gonna take back what I just said for real. Because it's a certain way how you got to carry yourself and go about it. To be honest, because it's like I feel like it's just basically like you gotta have like kind of an American pride for when you fighting out here. And I feel like
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, like Mike Tyson. Like think about it. Like
the whole America. Behind him.
For real.
That's an anomaly, though. Think about how many people.
Yeah.
Like,
it's true.
What's the last American that America got behind to that degree?
No one else.
Yeah,
bro. Like as sad as it is, people paid to watch Floyd lose.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
true.
Is this is this it? Is this the one?
Right.
Could this be?
Right.
Could it?
Right.
I remember buying tickets the same day of one of Floyd fights. I was surprised.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I feel like it tends to be hard, because like this weekend is a perfect example.
Mm-hmm.
I think Tony Harrison win. I'm riding with my American brethren.
That's right.
But trying to think of a time where it happens all the time. When Core fought Valdez, I'm a hater because I ain't go with the Mexican. That ain't true.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Was I right or was I wrong? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's like, but man, I wish we could have that where people couldn't even woke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Tank and Ryan is gonna be something different. It's gonna be I feel like it's gonna have the opportunity to get a lot of boys and girls across this country to be inspired to step into the ring, because they're gonna see all the attention and all the I feel like they're gonna really push it on social media. It seems like that's one of their goals with this shit.
Oh yeah, 100%. You already know.
Steven Espinoza, he's on record saying that it's gonna be, big social media push, that they're social media stars and they are, bro. But I can't wait.
It's funny for you to mention that you feel like this fight is gonna be big for the youth for coming up and inspire them to want to box and everything like that. But I honestly feel like this fight will also help that for sure. But I honestly feel like guys like Jake Paul and a lot of these other YouTubers they're kind of doing the same thing.
Well, bro, I was gonna tell you, look at what Jake's done.
Yeah.
I take my hat off
for real.
Got my fucking bald ass head on this camera for Jake Paul. You kidding me?
For sure.
I gotta ask though. He kind of looked like a hoe running from Floyd last night, didn't he?
Wait, he did what?
You ain't see that?
Nah.
Bro, Floyd walked up on his ass. Jake took off running on camera.
Word. Nah, I didn't even see that.
I ain't gonna lie though, Floyd was like 50 deep.
Word.
And Jake was like 3-4 people.
I mean, what you gonna do? You gonna stay there and fight? I might run too. That's crazy.
He dropped a video though. He's like, I ain't stupid now.
Yeah, for real.
I ain't stupid now. But
that's funny.
Then he posted He posted his picture, fucking saying, "Oh my God, he's hilarious. Jake is hilarious, and we gotta save Jake Paul at all costs because he's helping the sport." He posted a picture this morning that says, "My pure speed, athleticism, and 99 awareness rating helped me avoid getting jumped so I can still flick up this fit this morning."
That's funny.
Bro, but because of not just Jake, but, the social media influencers that have gotten involved in the sport, people say it's been bad, but look, Shadasia Green, one of the baddest women in this sport. I've been shouting her name. That's really been shouting her name.
She ain't really been talked about enough, for real.
Yo,
yeah.
Ain't nobody giving opportunity till Jake did. Now, she with Jake.
Yeah.
Because of Jake, we was able to see women get their first $1 million payday.
That's right.
You get what I'm saying? Jake go to Cleveland. He able to put Thomas Matisse on the card. I'm sorry, Montana Love on the card. He get an opportunity. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, who up? Regis. After he put Regis on his card, that was with Triller. Think about it. Who else has fought on ESPN pay-per-view, Showtime pay-per-view, the Zone, and motherfucking Triller pay-per-view. He a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, nah, he was doing his thing. He's doing his thing, man.
And bro, my little brother ain't had zero interest in none of the boxers I interviewed till he seen Jake Paul was boxing.
Yeah. And on top of that, Jake Paul is really mastering the craft. Like, he's showing respect to the game. He's not in there like, oh, I'm a YouTuber and I could just go in there and just do whatever. Like, no, he's in there training. He's sparring with certain guys and he's getting better and better, man. And I honestly feel like that's one of the main reasons why a lot of us is starting to respect him for real.
Did you think he would beat Tommy Fury?
I feel like he had a chance. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like he had a chance because he was getting better and better. And he's only gonna get better and better even like, now. Like, he's still a newbie in the game. He's gonna get sharper. And by the time Tommy Fury, got in there with him, I felt like it was perfect for Tommy Fury to fight him then and not anytime later, because then it will be even harder fight for him. I felt like he had a puncher's chance. Everybody got a puncher's chance. And then, but I knew that Tommy Fury would win, though. He had more of a chance, obviously, because he's just been boxing more.
I was surprised that.
I was surprised too.
How hard it was.
Yeah, it was still competitive, though. You know what I mean? Like, it was still, it was obviously like an obvious win, but it was still competitive. He wasn't getting beat up.
No,
like,
not
Jake
at all.
Paul was not getting beat up.
Got the knockdown.
He was supposed to get beat up, but he was not getting beat up. That says a lot about Jake Paul.
Yo, I was watching that fight. I just knew Jake was gonna win.
Yeah,
yo, because he takes it serious. Yo, he ain't playing around. He takes it serious. I really thought he was gonna win. I'm excited. I want to see the rematch.
Hey,
I think there's adjustments that he can make in camp to win that rematch with Tommy Fury. I really do.
Hey, did you see that? Did you see that the press conference when he did the double or nothing? And the
father,
he took it, and it looked like Tommy looked back like,
what you doing? Yo, what you doing? What you doing?
Man, that right there, if that alone showed like Tommy would kind of respected him a little bit. Like, he was kind of probably a little afraid to take that gamble.
Bro, you could tell by the way he reacted.
Yeah. He looked at the thing like, what
my man, it was like he was Buster Douglas in there, 40-1.
Yeah.
He was happy. Obviously, biggest fight of his career. And truth be told, he really wasn't getting the respect. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I was saying like, yeah, but he's only Tyson's half brother. You know what I'm saying? Because the other half is the unathletic. Bro, he really got famous from being on a TV show.
Yeah.
But he stepped in and he did his thing. Can't let you go, though. Another big fight coming up. Caleb Plant, David Benavidez. I've been waiting for this one for years.
Yeah.
And now it's here.
Yeah.
I don't know if you got a dog in the race, but, what's your thoughts on how you see that one play out?
I'm rooting for Caleb. I ain't gonna lie, that's my dog right there. I'm rooting for Caleb. I feel like he made a really good case of himself when he fought Darrell. I feel like Caleb is not nobody you should sleep on. I feel as if that people might want to write him off a little bit because of his loss to Canelo. Really watched the fight. Like, he was giving Canelo real problems. And then I felt like he could have done even more if he would have. The fans over there taking pictures and stuff like that. Yeah, but I felt like he would have definitely been more effective if he would have probably threw more punches after he would like catch Canelo with certain shots.
Right.
And that's the difference in what Mayweather did and what Bivol did and what Caleb didn't do. Like, they earned Canelo's respect by throwing certain shots and stuff like that. But I'm saying that to say that Caleb is a true champion. He's a true fighter, on that elite level, and I feel like he may give Benavidez some problems if they boxing, if they're using his toes. Did they agree to that? The ring size, the bigger ring size.
I don't know that there's anything agreed upon. Bro, seems like fucking Tony and Tim having issues with that as we speak, and they fight Saturday. So, yo, and it's crazy because let me ask you really quick. Your thoughts, how much of that affects? I was seeing Tim train here. He was in a 16-foot ring. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? The small ass, it was a toy ring.
Yeah.
How much of that ring size does it affect? You a boxer, obviously having that extra 2 feet, 4 feet of ring size, does that help?
Oh, yeah, especially in the case of Caleb and David Benavidez, because David, he's straight gonna walk you down like the Terminator. He's a big body. He's gonna take up a lot of the ring size. Like, I'm gonna need to step back probably like 2 more times to be able to do what I need to do. And I feel like Caleb, he wants to take up on that opportunity. If that is, that's what I'm hearing, if he's gonna be doing the whole ring size thing. I would want to have a bigger ring so I can be able to move around and, use my feet and do what I gotta do in box and at least, fight to the best of my ability. Cause, I ain't gonna lie to you, like, I'm not seeing no real kinks in no chinks in David's armor as of right now. And he's young and he's hungry and he's like clawing at that Canelo door.
Do you believe that Caleb possesses the power to knock him out?
You see what he did to Darrell? That don't matter. Like, bro, like, come on. You see what he did with Darrell. Who stopped Darrell?
No,
nobody done it. You know what I mean? Like, and
not
he
like
put
that.
him out.
Not like that.
Nobody done it. Like, you know what I'm saying?
David stopped him, but
David stopped him, but he put him out. And bro, he has it. Like, I mean, obviously, I don't think he's gonna go into the fight trying to knock out David, but he definitely got the pop enough for you gonna respect his power.
And last thing for me, champ, really quick, your thoughts. Probably the fight I'm most excited for as a hardcore. Scooter and Inoue.
Oh, yeah.
How you see Fulton and
man, that's
the monster play out?
That's gonna be a good fight. I feel like Fulton, he's the naturally bigger guy, obviously. But Inoue's power, it can definitely be the equalizer in this fight. I feel that Fulton has to use his feet, because if he's gonna stay right there, Inoue is gonna set some solid shots. And it's gonna be interesting to see how his power, translates into this new weight class. But I still wouldn't want Fulton to try to even test that out. Use your feet. Inoue is pretty flat-footed if you really watch how you fight. Set a lot of feints, set a lot of set up shots and get your shots in and get up out of there. And then probably like in the later rounds, then do what you do. If Fulton does that, he gonna get the win. But if he's trying to go in there and trying to, trade punches, or if he's just trying to stay in there a little too long and fight Inoue's game, Inoue gonna take it. It's just all a matter of game plan. So it's really up in the air for I don't know. So how they gonna approach the fight.
I'm like, man, the guy that's a natural 22-pounder should beat the guy that started at 108. Right. You know what I'm saying? He got the skill, but definitely looking forward to that one. It's going to be an exciting one. Champ, I appreciate having you in here.
Yeah, I appreciate you for having us, man, for sure.
Appreciate you coming through. Please give out the social media so people know where to get the tickets for the party bus and people know where to get the tickets to the fights.
You get the tickets to the party bus at ticketlife.com. You spell life with a Y. That's for the party bus, and it's almost if it's something left on the party bus.
And that information is also on the team_Carrington page.
Team_Carrington page
on Instagram.
On Instagram. Go to team_Carrington or go to Bruce Carrington on Facebook.
And then champ.
And then for me, I got the link in my bio for the fights. You guys can go ahead and hit the link in my bio on Bruce_Carrington, and then use the promo code SHUSHU, SHU. Y'all gonna go ahead and grab them tickets for April 8th. We're gonna put on a show. This is a big fight for me. Like I said, someone's O has got to go 6-0 with 3 knockouts versus 9-0 with 5 knockouts. It's gonna be a show. 2 undefeated fighters. We coming to kill. We coming to put on the show. And it's something that for some that y'all can't miss, man. And I hope y'all definitely tune in. And if not, y'all ain't gonna tune in. Hopefully y'all come and watch and y'all buy a ticket to watch this fight, man. It's gonna be a huge card. It's a huge card, man.
Huge card from top to bottom.
Yeah, from top to bottom.
Yeah, that's
Shakur, Jared Anderson, is myself, Keyshawn Davis, Duke Regan, Troy Isley. Man, listen.
It's loaded.
Y'all better be there when the doors open.
And watch our documentary.
Yes, that's right.
BrownsvilleBorn.com.
Yeah.
You got to Google it. Google BrownsvilleBorn.com and watch our documentary.
Definitely go check that out. Shoo Pops. Appreciate you guys as always.
Appreciate you, man.
On behalf of the team, Ringwalk Danny, the Boxing Voice. Catch us on the next one. Peace.
Good money.
Vacated his title.